Yeah.
There's no going back.
It's true. Cheers. Okay, guys, welcome back to the Coffee Fairy podcast. As you can see, we're doing things a little differently today. We're here with Gloria Monroy.
Hi.
In her beautiful Casa Pilates studio, which she is the owner and founder of, which is how we met.
Of course. This is I needed coffee.
Yeah, exactly. So we are actually on the corner of Crescent and Ditmars, right next to Golden Honey, my origin space. And so when she was building this space, she had to stop along the way for coffee. It was some dark mornings.
It was addictive. I couldn't oh my goodness. I'm telling you, I can't start my mornings without coffee.
I know.
It was amazing to go and find the perfect coffee shop right across the street.
Yeah. Well, we were so happy that you were coming to us.
I'm so glad to be back, and honestly, I'm so glad that we're able to work together.
Yeah. It really felt like that, honestly, if you're in New York, you know that this winter was a longer one than usual, honestly, in my opinion.
It was like just my luck. It was like every other winter is amazing, and then this winter when I'm building something, all of a sudden it wants to be like the worst New York City winter I've experienced.
Right. And a lot of the community always says to me, like, oh, like, no other coffee shop is open this early. We open at 6 a.m. And I always feel like I just have a special bond and understanding with the people who always come in before the sun comes up in the winter. Not because we weren't even saying many words to each other at that point, but just there's just a camaraderie. I knew you were coming over here and really getting right into it, building these machines, putting up mirrors.
Girl, and it was cold.
Yeah.
I needed that. That's why you would always ask me hot or cold. I was like, hot, please.
Yeah, sorry.
It was so cold in here because it takes a minute for everything to warm up.
Yeah.
So that cup of coffee really honestly, it was a lifesaver because I would just hold it for a little bit while I'm warming out the studio.
Oh. Wow.
So
what a time.
You were a part of it. You were I had to be there every single day. You saw me every single day.
Yeah. Clockwork.
It was a vibe. And if I didn't come, she'd be like, oh, you didn't come yesterday. I was like, yeah, I know.
Because, I'm like the neighborhood watch, or one of them. There's a few people in this, and now you're a neighborhood watch too.
Yeah.
Because you're just, we have this establishment now. And you kind of you see the patterns of who's around, and you really notice when people are missing.
I'm actually very impressed with you because you get people's orders and you're like, oh, you're regular. I was like, dang, everybody's regular. The mental load you have just knowing everybody's order and getting it right, because not one time have you messed up my order.
Well, some people can say otherwise, but I'm not perfect.
Not my order, so maybe I'm special.
Yeah, no, I will, let me give myself some credit because I'm not good at that. So I do have a sharp memory when it comes to the coffee. And honestly, the more complicated the order, the easier it is for me to remember, because it's so unique from the next person's that it's Gloria, I know she loves an oat milk iced latte or hot latte. Most people do love oat milk iced or hot. Most people get a flavor, but Gloria gets lavender and only a little bit, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's just a tiny little splash. Not even a full pump. Please don't give me that full pump.
Yeah.
Just a little half a pump.
Yeah, so it's that is when you learn when it's kind of hearing you get someone's story before you learn their name. It almost feels like that. It's easy because this, not really a deep part of them, but it feels like
it's a very important part of me, girl.
It's important. It is.
For me, it's important. Please don't make it too sweet. I don't do sugar. I try to. I've literally cut sugar from my life, almost cold turkey.
Wow.
So now anything tastes a little too sugary.
Yeah.
So with my kids' juices, I take a sip. It's too sugary.
Yeah, you gotta water it down if you want to enjoy it.
Mm-hmm. So it's not it's my coffee. It's very important. I need it to be a good person in the day.
Yeah, it's early.
Please.
You don't want somebody mad at you just because they had to be up at 5:32. That's not right.
Those days are brutal.
Yeah.
But I survived, and thank you.
Yeah, of course. And now we're in a beautiful studio in a beautiful Astoria summer. You had a soft opening and a grand opening in April. Both were in April?
No, the soft opening was in February.
Okay.
And then the grand opening was finally in April.
Okay. And actually, Gloria generously had all of the girlies over from Golden Honey. After her soft opening, we were like one of the first businesses to test out the studio. You know, we were doing some
to give me their input, to test out instructors.
Yeah,
you guys were a very important part of the studio space.
We've never been asked to do something like that before, or offered, or given the opportunity. So it was so fun for us, and like, yeah, like I come from like athletics, and like I just grew up an athlete and being on sports teams, and so I love a team building event, and that's what it felt like for us.
That,
like,
yeah.
So, and I would like, yeah, and so we had that. And then actually, even in April, your grand opening was the same day as our 5-year anniversary. So
that was not planned, but it worked out so
it did.
beautifully.
It was amazing. It was really
like,
fun.
This is gonna be a yearly thing.
Yeah, I mean, we could do like, we're at Golden Honey. We're down to do more events. Obviously, you guys are too. Gloria's like event master.
I love events. I should have been an event planner. If I wasn't a Pilates
you are
studio,
though, basically.
I feel like I've combined all my passions into one space.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
But no, I'm down to block out and make a block party.
Yeah.
We can have like Golden Honey and Kaza block party.
Wait,
how cool would that be?
That would be so cool. I think that like we can get some other people involved too. We have like grill lovers here. We got some food. We could definitely make it happen. But actually, something you just said really caught my attention, and I need to bring it out. The way you just said that this spot, Casa Pilates, is the combination of everything that you're passionate about in one.
Yes.
That is amazing. That's like the goal. I mean, for me
it's
personally,
my life goal,
yeah,
to be happy, and like literally, what makes you happier than being with what you're passionate about?
Yeah.
So for me, it's the fitness of it, the woman about it, the community about it, the social media about it, the events media, like everything that I love.
Yeah.
I've been able to express it in this space.
Yeah. And how fulfilling is that?
It's amazing. I'm like, I feel like you win in life when you're happy to go to work.
Yeah.
And I'm genuinely happy to go to, I don't even consider this work. I consider it like, I'm just gonna go hang out at Casa.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And I heard you say, I mean, we did like a little live before, but she said something that was so true. Like, when you're doing hard work on something that you care about, or truly involves everything that you love combined in one, it doesn't even really like feel like that. It's like you're putting it towards yourself.
Oh, and it feels like, it's like, how can my passion help others?
Yeah.
And this is why like women's only space was a non-negotiable for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I'm gonna help people in my community
that
are not able to work out in free mix.
Yeah.
And people that obviously have some past traumas maybe that they don't want to work out around other men.
Yeah.
So it's not even just helping my community, I feel like it's helping a lot of women in general.
It totally is.
Moms being able to come in with their kids in a stroller.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I didn't have that.
Yeah.
And I really would have appreciated it. So I'm like, how can my passion help others?
Yeah.
And once you've done that, I feel like you've won it.
Yeah.
Because not only are you doing something that's good for you, but you're doing something that's good for everybody else. And that makes me genuinely happy.
Yeah. I love that. And like this is part of the reason why, as soon as I met Gloria and started to get to know her more, get to know you more, you became an immediate role model for me, because like that is what I want. That is what I want to do. I think all entrepreneurs or business owners or artists, anybody who's really drawing something from their true passion and wanting to make it work in a way where it serves both you and your community or your target audience, like it truly is serving them. Like I just think that's the goal. Like for
literally.
Yeah.
Like you want to leave this earth better than how you came into it.
Yes.
Like I want to leave something behind that people are like, oh my god, that's so good.
Yes. And
or
you
that's
know
needed.
what? Yeah, no, it's true. And what's even better about like this is my first, you're technically my first hidden gem. Like, so it's like this is like, I am bringing on you because it's like, I feel like you were such a real example for me. Like anybody can kind of open up Instagram, open up TikTok, scroll, get the advice, get the content of like a how-to video or whatever. But it's like, I see what this looks like now, but I also saw what those interactions we were having in the winter.
You saw what it took. It took
exactly
grit.
Yeah, grit, determination, real
it took
mental
a lot
toughness.
of bribing with my kids, I'm not gonna lie too. Like, you met my kids, they have so much energy. For them to be here every single day was exhausting.
They're great. I mean,
they're amazing.
Amira basically, like, she's
gonna take over. Like, if I were to go open up another location, she would run this one.
Yeah, she's down already.
Yeah, she's already down.
She's awesome. But yeah, I bet that was super tricky.
I was so grateful that they were so well behaved. Obviously, they're children. They're gonna have their moments. Yeah. But they accepted the bribe and they came here with a smile.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome.
She got her little coffee order as well.
Yes, we love it. And I bet, like, honestly, it's amazing for Amira, we can block her name out if you want, to watch her mom, like, you know, do something like this. Like, really, like, I'm sure she heard the vision that you had, and then see it come to life.
Amira is such a girl boss already. She's like, okay, so when are we going to start the second location? I was like, Mommy, wait a second. Wait a second.
Yeah.
She's such a boss. It's like, I love that about kids. And especially little girls. My goal is to empower my girls to the point where they do see themselves as a boss. Yeah. They don't see themselves as like, oh, okay, not to sound like mean, but like, when girls take initiative and they're bossy, a lot of times it's a negative. Yeah. I was like, no. This is not a negative. Yeah. This is you being a leader and taking initiative and being a boss. Yeah. In a good way. Yeah. Not, oh, she's bossy. No.
Yeah, and like, that's the thing. It's so hard for people to see the difference in women of being assertive or being aggressive. There is a very, very large difference in being assertive and aggressive. And aggressive can reach disrespectful and violent. Assertive, the intention is not that.
And I think I've learned that the hard way, which is why I want to make sure that my daughter knows it.
Yeah, to look out for it.
Yes. So for me, I let a lot of things slide in my 20s that now, as a business owner, it's made me into a different person almost. Yeah. Where, like, this is the boundary that I have. Yeah. You have to respect it. Yeah. Before, I would let people walk over my boundaries. Yeah. And I would give more than I needed to give. Yeah. As a business owner, I realized that my time is valuable. Yeah. My mind is valuable. What I put my energy to is valuable. And if you cross that boundary, like, that's it. You already knew my boundary. Like, I don't have time. I don't have energy. I don't have anything for me to repeat what my boundary is. Yeah. So building a business, if you want to find yourself, if you want to change who you are, build a business. Yeah. It will change you. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and especially if you have that thing that you're thinking about going for and it's like a confidence issue but like you really want it, like you just have to go for it.
You have to go for it. I think once you finally go for something, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah. The way I've always seen it is, what's the worst that could happen? Yeah. I literally will ask the craziest questions now. Yeah. And I don't care, because what's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. No.
A no. Right? Oh, the door is closed. Okay. That door wasn't open anyways. So
yeah. Let's go to the next one, exactly. Right? Knock on the next neighbor.
You can knock on, this is so, and honestly, when I didn't have a business, I would literally be like, oh, this is so cliche. Like, okay, knock on 10 doors, at least one will open. But for real, knock on 10 doors. Yeah. And maybe one will open. Yeah. You don't know, and those doors weren't going to open if you just keep your mouth shut. Right. Open it. Ask it.
So let's travel. Okay, we know that Casa is a beautiful, flourishing space. I know. I come here. I take classes here.
She's strong as hell.
Thank you. Strong. Guys, I do a lot. I feel like people don't understand how much lifting actually goes in my day-to-day.
Your arms are goals. Your arms are such goals.
I don't work my arms out. It's straight, like, my boss delivers me, like, boxes of, like, you know, things that we need for the store. So those things are all getting filed and I'm squatting and I'm like, you know, and then I'm pumping out 100 coffees a day. Like, yeah, if you want to work out, you want to mix it up, like you want to do some of that before you come in here for your active recovery, I'll take you. But yeah, like there is a lot of like, you know, heavy like manual labor that goes into Golden that I do in the hours where it's like no one really sees it. Yeah, so I want to bring it back into your 20s where you said you let people walk all over your boundaries, you kind of gave energy too far to spaces that weren't deserving of it. sorry to bring it back to those times.
No,
But before you even were in your 20s, did you know you wanted to run a business, or you were destined for like entrepreneurship, like
I was always a little hustler in me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I always wanted more. So I always knew that I wanted something more than just a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
So that was always there. If you ask my high school and middle school teachers, they've literally messaged me before and they're like, "We are sorry we didn't give you what you needed because we saw so much potential in you and we couldn't do anything about it."
Wow.
So
that's crazy. After seeing this,
after seeing everything, even before Kaza, like seeing my influencer life, because I did influencing, I did a lot of things.
Yeah.
As a stay-at-home mom, I could have just been a stay-at-home mom, but like I said, I always needed something else.
Yeah, because this is like new, but you were Gloria on social media.
I was glorious, actually.
Glorious.
Glorious with the glow, yeah.
Yeah. So you have like a whole separate thing going, and I'm kind of new to discovering that. I want to know like what that's about. So that's probably like your first insight into yourself of like that was the first time you proved to yourself that this is what you want to do, or like
I think the first big thing was definitely my over like $1,000 contract that I signed.
Okay, with
the company.
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So
to promote their product.
So that is the first time I was like, wow, I'm getting paid to be myself.
Yeah.
So there's something in me that draws people.
Yeah.
So I was like, that was the first click, and I was like, oh my god, I could be a stay-at-home mom and get paid for it.
Yeah.
So that.
So how many kids did you have at this point?
At this point, I just had 2.
2. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
At this point, I had 2. Adam came later on. But yeah, that was like a oh my god moment.
Yeah.
At first, I was just doing it for fun. I was like, oh my god, this is so much fun.
Yeah. What was your content? Like your
fashion? A lot of modest fashion.
I love that.
I think my first brand that I got was 30 days into me opening up my Instagram page.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So that was amazing. It felt really good. Obviously, there's a lot of Instagram bloggers nowadays that are like way bigger than me. But I was grateful for the time and the space that I was given.
That's amazing. Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that because I was able to stay at home, make some money, and take care of my kids.
Yeah, that's so cool.
But yeah, no, I've always
only 30 days after.
So ever since I was little, I knew I wanted something more, and my teachers saw so much potential. And the one thing that I'm very grateful that my dad did was that he always pushed me to public speak.
Ooh, that's so interesting.
So I grew up in a very religious household.
Okay.
And my dad was like, you're going to give this ceremony, or you're going to give the kids ceremony, or you're going to teach this class, or you're going to do this. So I was always planning public speaking.
In church, were you like, okay, so you were reading the messages. Yes. Wow. From how old?
Since I could remember.
Oh my.
Since I could remember, I was probably like 6, 7 already reading
passages. That's awesome.
So, and I memorized.
Where were you? So I know your story. Like you were born in Chicago, then raised in Mexico, then back to Chicago. Yes. So the churches were
in Chicago. So I was in Mexico without my parents.
Oh, okay,
I was over there with my grandmother.
Wow.
So, yeah. And then when I came back, that's when my whole Chicago childhood started.
Okay.
Which,
okay, let's get a timeline on it, and we'll obviously talk about whatever you're comfortable with. So, born in Chicago, then you were in Chicago till you were 6 or 7.
I was in Chicago till I was 2.
Okay, then
moved to Mexico until I was 6.
Oh, okay. Then you come back to Chicago. So you were staying with your grandparents.
Yes.
Do you want to touch on?
That was a great time. I actually really enjoyed living with my grandparents.
In Mexico? What part of Mexico?
In Veracruz, which is like the southern part of Mexico.
Okay.
It's a port city, so it's really beautiful, tropical.
Yeah.
So beautiful. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. I don't remember much of it.
Yeah.
But
there's no negative coming up when
you
think about it.
There is like a lot of negative. So in the household that I grew up, women were not seen as like good. So the men would obviously get preferential treatment. My brothers, they never got whipped, they never got hit.
Wow.
I don't know why as a girl I always would get into trouble.
Yeah.
I'm looking back in it, I'm like I wasn't even that kid, but I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had to fight that stereotype that women should be quiet.
Yeah.
My dad, thank God, didn't think that way.
Oh, That's I mean, clearly he was pushing you to public speak.
Yeah, my dad, thank God, didn't think that way. He always knew something about me was like that I was good at public speaking.
Yeah, and he was like, let me push this girl to do this because it's part of what she's meant to do.
No, my dad is the reason why. He's always wanted me to be a hustler. Not gonna say my dad was like non-traumatic because obviously he gave me his own little traumas.
Right.
But he did push me. I feel like he's the one person that did see great in me.
Yeah. And you felt unsupported by most of the people around you at that time. Wow.
Women, which is crazy.
Wow.
And this is why I'm the complete opposite. I will support any woman.
Wow.
So like my grandmother, the other woman in the...
Yeah. Wow. Because you were so outspoken and...
They saw it as a negative.
Yeah, and you're being yourself. You don't know how to be any other way.
I'm being a girl. I think they would tell me like, sit down. Like, stop, sit down.
Wow.
Oh, Gloria, you always want the attention. I was like 5. Like, give me some attention.
Give me some attention. I'm 5. That's the point of what life is about for me right now. Attention and love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, let's have fun. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah. Wow.
It was different.
I'm so glad your dad watered that little seed in you because...
Yeah, no, thank God, actually. So my parents were Mexican American, and I went to the 2008 protest for Immigrants Day.
Oh my gosh.
I still have photos.
Wow.
I gave a full speech at 12 years old on the podium.
Are we hearing this, guys?
That was amazing.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Do you have it written anywhere?
No, I just bullshit. To be honest, I'm more of a spur of the moment. Like, I knew what I wanted 12, to say.
Even.
Yeah. I knew what I wanted to say.
I'm so amazed. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
And it was received.
It was received, and yeah, my dad really pushed me. He's like, well, you're gonna speak. He's like, the way he saw it was he had no voice in this country. I'm gonna make sure my daughter has a voice.
Yeah.
And a vote.
That is so beautiful. I'm getting goosebumps. That's amazing.
Yeah. So at 12 years old, he was pushing me to public speak, and that is the reason why, like, I will vote every single election.
Yeah.
I am super outspoken with my beliefs.
Yeah.
Because I'm here because somebody didn't have a voice.
Yeah. That's amazing. That is really amazing, honestly.
I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it, and I just wish things would have changed from now.
Right.
So this was in 2008.
And here we are about 18 years later. Not much
has changed.
Yeah.
So, but hopefully our next generation or this generation will see a change.
We're working on it.
Yeah, we are gonna work on it. I feel like this generation has broken so many walls.
Yeah. And like, honestly, like this in the grand scheme, Casa Pilates of the world feels little. Like, I feel that way about my interactions that I hope make a difference in somebody's
little
days.
Things that make a difference.
But this is the birth. This is like you coming here, opening the business, continuing to use that voice, listening to your dad, tuning out the other noise, probably teaching yourself to tune out that other noise, because how long did you have to undo that gravitation towards silence in yourself?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
In your 20s, when the boundaries were lacking, and
I was just letting people step all over me and like apologizing for things that I didn't need to apologize for.
Yeah.
So one thing I've learned, one thing I will never do now is apologize for feeling a certain way.
Yeah.
Apologizing because you made me feel a certain way.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry that I'm sorry this made me feel like this. No, I'm not sorry.
Yeah.
Your words, your actions made me feel this way.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to apologize for having feelings.
Right.
And for reacting to your actions.
Yeah.
I think in my 20s I apologized for reacting to actions that were done.
Yeah.
So no.
Yeah.
And continuing to apologize for things that weren't my fault.
Right. So, I get that. I'm the type of person that will, like, somebody will knock their backpack into me and I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry, I was in your way, when like they're totally
we have
hitting.
To stop that.
Yeah.
I do that still.
Yeah.
And I constantly have to tell myself, like, that wasn't your fault. What are you apologizing for?
Yeah.
There's no need to.
And it's like, even so now, you still have to have that little voice in your head coaching you a little bit, but it probably gets less exhausting.
It gets less exhausting.
Yeah.
And especially when you have a little girl that's right next to you. When you have a little girl that's right next to you, you're like, you don't want her to learn this. Obviously, learn manners. My kids get so sick of manners matter.
Yeah.
They get so sick of it. But
I love that though. It's important.
Yeah, I'm like, manners matter, but
they are respectful. Her kids are respectful.
Yeah, manners matter. Like, you can't be acting crazy. This is not a park.
No. I had to tell some kid threw a bag of like chips on the sidewalk, like empty chips right in front of my store. And, you know, I'm like, this is a child. This is an opportunity for me to, like, you know, hopefully teach. Yeah. And so I'm like, excuse me, there's a garbage right inside. Could you please pick that up? And he actually, he received it. But, you know, like, little things like that, I feel like are so important.
Manners matter. Yeah. Manners matter. Because later on, like, you're going to have an adult that's just able to, like, throw things and, like, oh, I don't care.
And you can't teach like, it's hard to teach an adult.
No, you could always teach a child. Like, my kids, manners matter. Like, let's be respectful. Mm-hmm. That's it. You could be respectful. There's nothing wrong with being respectful. Yeah. But you also have to have boundaries. There's no disrespect in having boundaries. Yeah. Yeah. I don't teach my kids to hug everybody. Like, no, if they don't want to hug you, too bad. They don't want to hug you. Yeah, yeah. No, that's good. Boundaries are important. Teaching my daughter to have boundaries is the number one thing. This is what I'm saying. Like, I stopped apologizing because my daughter's like, why do I have to apologize?
Yeah, I love that. That is so important. It's actually, I have a younger sister, so when I finally started to gain that, like, second level of consciousness where it's like, oh, like, people are watching you and learning from you, it really is, like, the easiest thing to change your behavior, because it's easy to, like, harm yourself or harm your own boundary and get over it, but someone you love, you absolutely don't want to watch that. No. Like, yeah.
And I'm so grateful because my daughter, she's so emotionally intelligent. It's crazy because at her age, I wasn't that way. Yeah. But then I have to be like, she's this way because you've built her this way. Like, you've ingrained that into her. Yeah. So even with her friends are being rude to her, she's like, that's not nice. Yeah. And she'll come up to me, she's like, this girl said this. I'm going to block her for a little bit because I'm not going to deal with this right now.
Yeah, that's amazing.
So I don't even have to tell her to have her boundaries. She'll literally block.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that was so hilarious because 2 years ago, a girl did that, and she comes up to me. She's like, Mrs. Amir's mom, can you please unblock me? I'm sorry.
That is so funny.
And it was an opportunity for me to talk to this girl and be like, yes, I can unblock you, honey, but you do understand that wasn't correct. Like,
yeah, there's a reason my daughter felt a certain way, and she needed her space. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm like, you can't talk to people like this way, honey.
Yeah.
So she's still a child. She's still growing. She was young. Yeah. So it was my opportunity, like you said, to teach.
Yes. So. Exactly. And I love when something like that happens, although it is sad to see kids treating other kids in ways that they definitely learned from adults. But you have to, like we're saying, this is the opportunity for change. Like, I'm 25 and I'm stubborn, and I'm still trying to learn and change. I'm trying to change my brain chemistry a little bit, but I can feel like it's so hard. Like, it really is as I get older. But, like, I have, like, you know, I have, like, a relentless kind of voice of, like, self-doubt, and that's very vulnerable. But, like, you know, I'm doing my main kind of project right now is working on her, trying to work with her, honestly, and, like, love her, because I've tried to bully my negative self-talk out, you know what I mean? Yeah. Where you kind of get, like, drill sergeant-like in your head, where it just comes from stress. Like, you wake up, you have so many things to do. It's like, okay, why are you not done with this right now? Why are you not done with this yet? Even us, like, we started this episode, like, late, but that's why, like, we blocked 2 hours. I kind of, like, am, like, trying to go with the flow more, because that is exhausting. Like,
to be on schedule. I mean, obviously, I'm so sorry.
No, it's my fault. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm a mess.
But it is, like, you have to, like, not be so hard on yourself, but also have a sort of respect for yourself. Your time needs to be respected as well. Yes. Which is something that, you know, took a while for me to learn. I would let people be freaking 50, 60 an hour late, and I'm just like, okay, we can still do it. No, now if you're like 15 minutes late, I'm sorry, like, I have other things to do. Yeah. And that's when coming to business comes, because honestly, we do have a lot of things to do on our Like, we have a lot.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
We can't, like, those 30 minutes are valuable.
They matter, yeah.
But I'm grateful you were with me, and we did a TikTok live, and it was so much fun.
Yeah, it was. That was your first time doing a TikTok live?
It's been a while, so I used to do them in the car.
Oh, okay.
Like my banter in the car.
Yeah.
Or just banter.
I'm too scared to go live because nothing went wrong there, but I mean, you're a little bit less censored in your content already, which I kind of want to get that way with my content, but I'm so new at this that I'm like, no cursing, no, you know what I mean?
I didn't really curse today. I hope I did it. I probably did one or two.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like a truck driver. I just like noticed. I'm observing and learning. I'm not judging. So like I just take note of these things and I'm like, okay, like maybe if I'm on like a rant, it's passionate, like it would fit there. You know what I mean? It wouldn't stick out like nobody's business.
No, I do go on rants every here and there, but like I try to tone it down a little bit because if I'm just screaming at somebody, they're not going to accept the message. Yeah. If I'm just like, chatting, then maybe they'll accept the message a little bit better. Yeah, that's true. You win more bees with honey than vinegar.
Yes, so true. I do feel like that I'm really grateful that we're doing this episode together for many reasons, but one of them is because I do feel like I've been screaming at my audience a little bit just because like I'm nervous like in this like new setting, but yeah, it's like already feeling...
It's new. It's completely new, but the more you do it, the easier it will get.
Yeah.
It will get so easier. Even with editing. Oh my god, I think that's the worst thing. This is why I haven't started a podcast, because I just dread the editing part of it.
It is so dreadful.
That's why if you see some of my TikToks, they're one shots.
Yeah.
They're just one shot and done. I'm like, I'm not editing this. If you guys like it, you like it. If you don't, I'm not editing.
Take it or leave it.
But I feel like that's what works, though, because it's so... People are so sick of seeing, like, everything's so created perfectly. Like, they just want to see realness.
They want to see raw. It's so true. The first episode that I did, I went through... It took me 2 weeks to edit because I edited every time I said or so. Or, like, for no reason, But it took me so long, and then that was unscripted. Second episode, I went script, and then kind of just let myself go. But I was, like, reading off something. So both of them had, like, their own sort of levels of intensity in different ways. Like, but I already feel like this is way more down to earth. Like,
I think it's because we're going back and forth. And also, the and the like, the more you tell yourself not to say them, the less you'll say it. Yeah. Because that's how it was when I was doing my first couple of TikToks. Like, you can hear the like, so. Yeah. Now it's like, okay, we're not saying like or so. We're not saying because. We're just doing like, hey, this is Casa Pilates. Come, classes start at this. Classes start at that. We have midday, and just let it like burst out. Yeah. It's better. It's a
confidence thing too. Like,
I mean, it's just my camera. I feel like it's because it's just my camera. I feel so much better because it's like, who's gonna see it?
Yeah.
I had a thing where I wanted to ask people in the street questions, and honestly, that is nerve-wracking. I will never be doing that again.
Yeah. Wait, you did it?
I will never be doing that. I did. I was asking people, would they prefer mat or reformer Pilates?
Did you get people being like not very warm to you?
Some of them in the beginning, yes, because they didn't know who I was, and I could expect people, because if a random person came up to me like, "Hey, do you prefer mat or reformer Pilates?" Like,
I would be cool with it.
You'd be cool with it.
I'm approachable.
A lot of people were not. I was like, okay. Okay, just shut my confidence down.
So funny. I never heard about this. Was this before the winter?
I still have it on my drafts.
It's just in the drafts. It's in the drafts, guys. Sorry.
Maybe I'll give it to you so you can like post it. But oh my god, no, it was so embarrassing. But you know what? It is what it is. I put myself out there. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But the fact that I put myself out there, you're gonna get more wins than losses.
Don't you love having a draft that's totally embarrassing? Yes. It's so great. I love when I have an idea and it's like,
it didn't work.
And it's just gonna sit there until...
I think I did a TikTok on it. I was like, so here was the plan. It was like day 7 or something. I was like, so the plan was for me to go up to people and ask them whether they prefer mat or reformer. It didn't work out.
How it was supposed to go, how it's going. That's
I was
so
like,
funny.
Oh my goodness. But yeah, no, it's always about like rolling with the punches, to be honest. And that's like life in general. Like, yes, it's business, but it's life. Like, I had planned today. What did I plan to do today? I planned to go over my finances. Instead, I made a TikTok live, which is, by the way, more fun. than finances.
Way more fun. Way more fun.
But yeah, that was
This is why you do what you love, guys, because you'll have a lot more of that.
Yeah, I could deal with the finances. I just don't want to do it right now.
Yeah, I know. When you have to sit down and do the back end work, the editing, like, it's that kind of stuff. Like,
that's not really boring. I feel like it's my undiagnosed ADHD.
Yeah.
By the way, we should get girls diagnosed sooner.
I don't know. I know it's being talked about. I don't know if that's something that is actually being worked on. But when I was coming into my 20s, I don't know if I'm going to leave this in there, but I was diagnosed with ADD, and so I also started receiving late treatment for it. But I totally agree. I'll also, like, then I go and I see, oh, what was the telltale signs for girlies? And it was like, the one who's always talking in class, the one who's always turning around, and I'm like, yeah, that was me.
The one that got her desk moved, that was me.
Yeah, your spot get moved. Yeah,
24/7.
Yeah. Name on the board, but only because you're giggling and talking, not because you threw a pencil at somebody. You know,
it was a chatterbox.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my god, I was such a chatterbox. Now that I look back at it.
Yeah,
and
I can't remember it. I just. Yeah, but like, remember you were supposed to. You were being silenced.
I was meant to be. And you know what? I had a high school teacher who literally told me, she's like, you could just drop out right now, get your GED, and just go straight to college. Like, this is holding you back.
Yeah.
Mind you, I did go to a little bad school, so it wasn't like a good school.
Yeah, yeah.
So she was saying it more like, you're better than this. Get the hell out of here and go.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, okay. I wonder where she ended up.
Yeah.
But she's the only one. She's like, yeah, you don't like.
Oh, and she hasn't reached out to you.
No, I wonder where the hell she's at.
Oh my gosh. Did you have a full conversation with those teachers?
I had a conversation with one of them that I was such a bad student in her class. And it wasn't that I was doing it just because I wanted to be honest. Because it was me and my friend, and we just wanted to be bad. And not bad isn't like bad, but like just class clowns.
Yeah, I was a goofball. Yeah. Though, but like, I was always trying to make my friends act up like me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Oh my goodness.
I love that.
But yeah, and she would have us write a discipline page, and I would make sure it would be my mission.
Oh my
to write
gosh. Wow. Yeah, I actually had a friend who I knew before she was transferred to my school, but she was transferred to my school and her math curriculum at her old school was all messed up. And I remember she was like in my Algebra 1 class, and I was like tutoring her in Algebra 1, right? Because I'm like, I understood what was going on. Like, she genuinely didn't get the proper education for these topics. So I'm like sitting here teaching them to her, like, feeling capable. But then like I go into the next class where we're sitting down reading a book, and she's like able to just like lock right in and just get quiet and get respectful and get like, and I'm just like I'm literally doing what I can to make her start laughing while she's reading her textbooks, you know? Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? It's just weird how it works like that.
I'm incredibly smart. It's just sometimes I can't focus.
Yeah, yeah.
But when I do lock in, it's a different story.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I feel like girls need to get the help we could get.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
I'm grateful that, like, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know how the hell I survived those years.
Yeah.
Like, my high school years were tough. I just had a kid very, very young.
Yeah.
But that was a good thing because it pushed me.
Okay, so your high school experience.
High school was... I don't even know what it was because I barely showed up to high school.
In Chicago?
Again, ADHD.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I barely showed up to high school.
Were your teachers begging you to come to class, or they kind of let you go?
They were. So at the beginning, they were like, "Come, you can do it. Like, what's wrong with you?" Because I would still show up to class. I would take I would never show up until just the test part.
Yeah.
And then I would pass the test.
Yeah.
They're like, so you know it. Why aren't you here for class?
Because, like, who wants to do that? Like, I mean, some people are able to adapt to it, but obviously, like, we are people who are not. Like,
yeah, I can't.
So
I wouldn't even show up to class. I would be at, like, every single lunch period, hanging out with friends.
Yeah.
And then, like, just show up to take the test.
Yeah. And what did your parents do at this time? Like, were they involved?
Immigrant parents they don't really get how high school works over here. So I was able to, like, go down through like, hide it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I would get home and I would just disconnect the phone line. Because back in the day, like, it would be the hookups to the phone.
Yeah.
So I just disconnected not a full thing, but enough for the phone not to ring. So So
wow,
until
the tricks.
Until the truancy officer came to my house and he's like, your daughter hasn't been showing up to school for like 30 days.
No,
like,
that's crazy. Wow.
I was like, oh my bad.
You pulled a good one though. 30 days.
30 days.
30 days,
30
guys.
school days.
1 month of school days, literally.
I survived.
All good.
All good. But yes, I did go and get a GED, and then after that I continued, on to college.
Okay.
To get what I needed to get.
Yeah, so you had a child when you were a senior, like after
a junior. I got
okay.
pregnant when I was a junior and had him when I didn't continue school after.
Okay, so you finished. But you showed up every day because like being pregnant kind of pushed you.
Being pregnant pushed me to a point, but then I also needed to work.
But it made you feel like it gave you like a sense of responsibility, or
drive.
Were you like, okay?
It gave me a sense of drive. Like, oh my God, I have this little person that's depending on me to do every single thing.
Wow.
One, because my parents were not supportive at all.
Yeah.
Like in the beginning, they're like Mexican parents. They're like, oh, you need to get the hell out of the house. So I did get kicked out of the house for like a month.
Wow.
And then I came back.
They let you back?
Yes, but at that time it's like you have to work. So I had to go work.
Yeah.
Just push through.
And did you feel like an innate sense of like, you felt driven to take care of obviously this little human coming into your life now, but like the sense of warmth, like were you scared, or you didn't really even like terrified? Oh my God, I was terrified.
But
it didn't feel like your life was over.
No.
Yeah.
It felt like, okay, this is happening. I have to make something happen. And I feel like that little I have to make something happen. It doesn't give me like, oh, I hope things work out. I don't say hope. I said I'm going to make things work out.
Because you felt like there was a life in your hands.
Yeah.
There was no other...
There's no answer. I was going to make it happen one way or another.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to stop.
So you said, like, would you say that that's where, like, that was born in you?
It's always been like...
It's been there.
It's always been there where I feel like I'm not hoping things are going to come my way. I'm not hoping things fall from the sky.
Yeah.
To me. I have to make it happen. No ands ifs about it. Like, it's a have.
And then this was like the first kind of thing that you put that energy towards.
Yes.
That's awesome.
So at that time, I was working like 4 jobs.
Wow.
I was working 4 jobs. I was working 3 while I was pregnant. And then once I had him, I had one job that I hustled my butt to make it into 3 paychecks.
Wow.
So commission, side sales, hourly, every single thing. When I tell you I
with
was
the
on that
newborn,
floor, I was on that floor selling my life. If I not my life,
yeah.
I was selling what I needed to sell.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a push.
Wow. And you probably learned a lot of grit during that. I mean,
yes,
like,
I feel like sales and marketing was always in me.
Yeah, and you got to like use it in that area for the first time.
Yes.
So did you enjoy
I
that job?
That job. Oh
wow.
My goodness.
With the newborn at home too?
Yes. Oh I love that job because it was like, it gave me the chance to put myself out there.
Yeah.
And I love to chat up.
Yeah.
So it was like, girl, this is my job. I love chatting it up.
Yeah, and you got to express that little Gloria. Mm-hmm. That's amazing.
So for me, marketing and sales. And then when I went into college, I went in for legal studies. I wanted to be a lawyer.
Okay.
And I did it for a little bit, and like you said, I just couldn't.
You couldn't.
I love law. I love it.
It was interesting.
It was interesting, but my creative flow is like it wasn't getting fulfilled.
Yeah.
So then I went into marketing.
Did you even know you needed something to fulfill that at that point?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't know that I needed it, but then I needed it, and I'm like, okay. Then I got into marketing, and marketing, like, I took off from there.
Yeah.
I loved it.
That's amazing. I love that.
So yeah.
That's like, and when are you still in contact with your parents?
Yeah. My mom, my father passed away.
Oh, sorry. When he saw you do these things, like, was he amazed, or like, this is what I
always knew. Like, he always knew that I was something different.
It's like, this is where she's meant to be.
Even when he passed away, he said something to me that, like, sometimes I get mad about it, sometimes I don't. He said that of all his children, I'm the one that he doesn't have to worry about because I will make things happen. Yeah. Which kind of, thinking back about it, I was like, you're the one that you don't have to worry about, but you should worry about me as well. Yeah.
Because
so yes, he took it as a compliment, like, I don't have to worry about you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, can you just worry a little bit?
Yeah, right?
Like, can I be a girl?
Yeah,
just be a girl?
Exactly.
But yeah, sometimes I do get a little upset about that, but most of the time I'm like, you know what, you just saw something in me that I didn't see in myself.
He did. Yeah, and that's amazing.
And to be honest, he left everything to my brothers and nothing to me. And specifically, the reason why he told me he didn't leave me anything was because he said that I would always find a way to get it. My brothers need that help. Wow. So I'm like, so they get to be dumb and still get something, and I have to like, because I'm so smart, I have to hustle it.
Yeah, how did that sit with you?
It's a mix of feelings, because sometimes I'm like, okay, you know, at least I made my dad proud enough that he doesn't have to worry about me.
Yeah, he really felt that in his soul, in his
it's
will.
Like he knew it. He knew he didn't have to worry about me.
On the will is crazy.
Yeah, I know, but like, I'm like, can you please worry? Like I said, like, worry a little bit about me. Like, what if I lose an arm or something? Like,
yeah. There's like, are you the oldest by any chance?
I am the oldest.
Okay, thank you. Me too. So there it is. I feel like there is. I'm just bringing this subject to the table. There is a lot of talk on social media about being the oldest daughter, specifically the oldest child, the oldest daughter. But I feel like going along roles that we were speaking before, we were speaking about like what in your culture or in your growing up, like what the role of femininity was supposed to mean in your household. And I also feel, not my experience is completely different, but I feel like I took on a naturally just more, I want to say like, because not talking about man and women, talking about masculine, feminine traits. Do you believe that those two things are different?
They are different.
Yeah, okay. So I feel like I've had so much expression of like masculine traits, and even because like I have had to, you know, like I'm the oldest child, I'm experiencing things for the first time from my parents, like, you know, I have these people watching me, and like I just have this sense of independence that's like almost to a fault, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, not to say that I've always been like hyper independent, getting my stuff done. Like it hasn't always felt like that. It's more so just like an independence, like emotionally and like with your warmth and being nurturing. Like I feel like I'm in a space of my life where I'm like, get out of me, like be warm, be nurturing, you know, like express those sides of you that have been buried because you've had to like put up walls, you know?
Feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. Like, I don't even know, because for me it's like I feel like I've become the mother of the family.
Yeah.
So it's like I took over that matriarch.
Yeah, of your whole entire your brothers, yes. Like, yeah.
Because I still have my mom. I don't have my dad. Yeah. But I have my mom. And my brothers are always pushing me to push the younger brothers, like, you need to talk to them. And to me it's like, but I don't want to. I want to just be your sister. Like, I just want to be a girl. Yeah. Like, I don't want to have to like be mean to them, or like, you need to get up and hustle, and you need to go do this, or you need to, I don't want to. Like, let me just plan the holidays. Let me just be a woman. Let me just be a matriarch. But I feel like I have to sometimes be the tough role. I'm grateful now that I have my brother. He's very masculine. He's the one that's very like grit on the boys. So it gives me it allows me to be the one that plans like the holidays and all that stuff. So at least that. But before it was like I'm in charge of all my brothers, and that was a lot on my shoulders. That is a lot.
Let me just give a disclaimer to the audience. We don't see issues with any of these things. I'm speaking on my personal experience. It brings me the opposite of peace when I am constantly living in masculine energy, and I feel like life has pushed me to that point. Do I think both men and women have to balance both of those qualities? Yes, that is my personal belief, but we're talking about our personal experiences in life. So I just want to say that for the audience, you know?
No, I feel like, and I do a great job balancing it. Actually, the older I got, the better I could balance it. Yeah. Because yes, I have some masculine qualities in me. I am a go-getter. I know what I want. I know how to get it, and I will grind to get it. Yeah. But I also love to be the nurturing one. Let me, kiss your band-aid. Of course, men can do that too. Yeah. But I just want to be a girl. I want to wear my little pretty dresses and just be freely with my daughter. Go do our nails. Go do everything. Yeah. Do the things that, like the cutesy things.
The pink.
Yeah. Wednesdays we wear pink. I just want to be cute sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I can't always put on a shell.
I know, and it's like it's become so unconscious for me, I feel like. But now I'm like in a space of life where I realize that, and I'm like, and it even goes into like the way I'm speaking in my podcast. I'm like speaking like the people watching are trying to not listen to me. You know what I mean? Like if they're watching, like they're obviously listening. You don't have to scream. Like you can be chill. So like I just feel like yeah, like I love being in a space of life where I get to like kind of explore both of these things. And like even with being the manager at Golden Honey, it's like very much running systems and making sure we're operating. Yeah,
problem solving. I feel like sometimes I don't want to problem solve.
Yeah.
Please just do it. Take it from me.
Exactly. And then sometimes like the other end of the work is like coming up with the drinks and making the pictures and what are the flavors gonna be, like the cute stuff, you know, which is also work.
That's
and it's fun. It's the fun part, but it's like I want to feel like, you know, like I'm balancing both of those things.
I feel like,
and now we are. Yeah.
I like that. I feel like Cos is a good balance because yes, I get the feminine side of it, and then like the hard part is obviously the problem solving and the logistics behind it. Which I'm good under pressure. Like I could do it.
Yeah.
But I also get like my energy out with the really creative side. So I like Cos because it's a good balance for me.
Yeah, it's both. It's like you really built this thing with your hands, which is like, you know, a masculine action, but it's like the space is very like soft, feminine, balanced, like all girls, you know.
Love that.
Yeah, no, me too. I loved the way like, you know, not only is it like a safe space for, it's just a safe space for all women for whatever the reasons are, and I love like the trauma informed side of it, that too, like that's so thoughtful, honestly, like, and not something I've ever heard any like studio opener. What?
The sad part is, we can cut this out. The sad part was that somebody got their feelings hurt that this was for women only, and they're like, I'm just gonna stand outside and just stare at it. I was like, that is so terrifying. It's like, okay, I built a space for women, and your first thought of is, I'm gonna stand outside and just stalk you. Like, do you understand?
Scary.
I'm like, so now you just like you just justified my reasoning for wanting a woman's only space.
Exactly, that would be the reason right there.
I'm like, okay, that's scary, and it did scare me a little bit. Like nothing's happened.
They're just saying it to get a rise out of you.
Yeah,
you know? Yeah.
But it's like this is exactly why I'm gonna say space.
Yeah.
Because there's weirdos like you.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Ugh.
I don't like that.
That was so mean. I was like, okay,
yeah.
It's so sad and scary.
If you don't like it, keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not here for everybody. Like,
no.
And I'm telling you, the older I get, the more I understand that I am not everybody's cup of tea.
Yeah.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I am 100% okay with it. Before, no, I would try to be like, oh no, but I could do this instead. Or I could do this to make you feel better. No, I can't.
Yeah.
Like, this is me.
That's not who I am.
And if you don't like it, then it's okay. I'm not here to be liked by you.
Yeah.
I will find my people.
Yeah.
And that's it. And I feel like I found my people, which I'm so happy.
Yeah, I love that. Did you feel like you found them in the last 5 years?
Yes.
And that comes with asserting boundaries.
I feel like I found my people and I got rid of people that were just cancer to my life.
Yeah.
So it's like people that I haven't spoke to in 5 years, I am 100% okay with that.
Yeah.
And I don't put out the energy to talk to people or reach out to people that don't do the same to me.
Yeah.
So it's like I found my group of people that I like, and I cut off people that I don't have to.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's how it should be. Keeps it simple.
Keeps it simple.
And it keeps it genuine too. Relationships, friendships, romantic, kids, colleagues, whatever. They're a lot of work, justifiably so. These are other humans like that you interact with on a daily basis, like
with emotions and their own complexities.
Yeah, exactly. So there can't be too many cooks in the kitchen for me, at least. Like I need to keep it like, yeah, everybody. I think everybody does for that quality. Like it's got to be small.
I think the less is best, to be honest with you. Like I have my core group of friends, and they're all under my hand, literally. And we don't have to talk every single day. We don't.
Yeah.
It's like the older I get, I can't text you every single day. I can't text you every single minute of the day. Like
no, you have a business. You
see, I barely
you have 4
reply to
kids
text.
basically because this is one. Like
I barely reply to text. I feel so bad. Like literally, I feel so bad when I don't reply to text. But I'm like, don't be so hard on yourself.
No,
like, you'll get to it. You'll get to it. You read it. It's in the back of your mind. Like,
yeah.
I have to understand that.
That's exactly it. But this is it happening live, guys. When that negative self-talk, that pressure comes onto you, it's really the little voice in your head. And it's like a muscle. I'm stealing that from a friend who recently said it to me. But like, just like you come here and do Pilates and work it out and you get better at it, it's the same thing with that, like, emotional intelligence muscle. Like, I feel like that's kind of calling it, or like something like that. Yeah.
We're getting better as we get older because we're working that muscle out more and more and more and more, and we're more aware of it now.
Yeah.
Before, mental health was never a topic of discussion, and if it was, you were crazy.
Yeah.
Now it's like, no, this is not good for our mental health.
Yeah, and that's totally accepted in most cases now. I would say, like,
I give my kids mental health days for school.
Yeah, I love that.
My parents would never.
You're not the first person who said that to me either, and like, yeah,
no,
I think that's amazing.
I'm like, they're people with emotions, and as anything, I feel like they would need it more because they cannot express themselves the way we can.
Mm-hmm.
So if anything, I feel like kids need it more. Teens need it.
It's so true.
Teens need it. They're going through so many hormonal changes. Like,
I know.
They need mental health days.
They do.
And I feel like this is why this coming generation is going to be better than our generation, because we didn't have that slack. We are training ourselves. Years of trauma that we've had, we're undoing it.
Yeah.
And our kids are not being brought up with that same trauma anymore.
Yeah.
So it's like, hopefully, I'm hoping that their generation is going to be far better than ours.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I can't speak to your kids, but I think their generational issue is going to be like being uncoddled, you know, when they get to the workforce, and like they're kind of like, I feel like some parents have even gone overboard with it. Okay, if that makes sense.
My kids.
Not you, but I'm just saying. But
they're still alive. You could have your mental health day, but that doesn't mean that your work isn't gonna get done.
Right. Right. Homework gets done, even with the mental health.
Yeah. No. Of course. There's boundaries. Like, nobody's gonna give you nothing for free in this life.
Yeah, it's balanced.
Yes, you have your days where you're not gonna feel good, but life continues. Your bills are gonna still come. Bills are still going to have to get paid one way or another. No, they're not going to care if your mental health is off.
And you learned this at 18. Yeah. You started building that muscle right then and there.
Yes. But hopefully my kids will not have as much trauma as I
do. No. Yeah. They can't.
They can't. But, I'm not a mom. You
can only give them the tools that you give them. When they turn around and use them on the world, you have to just be there when things don't,
That's exactly how I have to keep telling myself, because I have a 16-year-old, and it's just so hard to have a teenager, because I gave you the tools, but it's up to you to use them.
Yeah.
And you can't be so hard on yourself when they don't use them.
Yeah.
Because you can only control so much.
Yeah. That's exactly it. Even when it's your kids, and that's like, I've seen a mother go through it in a personal setting, so I understand that is the hardest thing to put through your mind and truly feel, is like, the safety of your child and how you really can't.
No, you can't. I could want my kids to be in a bubble. I could want to bubble wrap them, but I can't.
And you could stay up all night hoping for it too.
Yeah, you just can't. You really just can't. And I think that's been the hardest thing, is letting go of a 16-year-old.
Yeah.
Like the little one's okay.
Letting go of having control of his choices, right?
Yeah, he's getting to the point where he is now a young man. You're not a full adult, but you could be treated as an adult if you do something dumb. So I just want you to be aware of that. Like, you can be treated as an adult because the choices that you are making are adult choices.
Yeah.
So you're not going to be looked at as a child anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
And I've given you the tools. I've taught you what's right or wrong. I can only help you so much.
Yeah. Do you rely on spiritual guidance for these, to help you with the tools, and even in your parenting and the way you teach your 16-year-old does he have a connection to any sort of?
So I have a connection to my religion, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I cannot push my kids to have a relationship with their religion.
Right.
I can only guide them, and then they need to have what I call their own coming to God moment.
Yeah.
I can't push that on them. I will not push religion on them. Obviously, I will teach them my religion, because that's how you grew up. Like, I'm going to teach you my religion, but it's up to you to choose your religion, your faith, and your connection to God.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Or if you have one at all.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
Yeah.
Okay. And you need to have, everybody needs to have their own connection.
Mm-hmm.
I can't force you to have a connection. Like, no.
Yeah, no, that's something that cannot be done force. Like, for sure, all the things we're talking about, but I feel like especially that one. I'm someone who was raised in a Catholic church, and I've never at any point in my life felt unspiritual per se, but I had a really, and still do have a really hard time understanding specific things about my religion, you know, and like any, and religion in general. So it's just like a topic I like to explore because I do have a relationship with God. I don't feel like this has anything to do with me. You know, what I'm doing, what I'm speaking is his purpose through me, or the purpose through me. But I still don't have somewhere to base that. You know, that's just kind of like an innate feeling that I have.
Yeah.
But it's like, religion's like such a weird experience sometimes, you know? So it's just like...
It just has to come to you. Like,
yeah.
That's it. Like, nobody, I can't make you a religion.
Yeah.
You have to, like, it has to sit well with you.
Were you faithful or religious when you're 18? Like, faithful
I've always
in the
been
terms...
religious. I've always been religious, but like you said, it's the organization part of it that I wasn't really connected to.
Yeah.
Like the Christian church.
You were raised in that church.
I was raised in a Baptist church.
Okay.
And when I tell you Sunday school teacher, choir, like I was so...
all the things. She was
like,
locked in.
Yeah, I always knew there was something bigger than me.
Yes.
Like that's always there.
Right. And did you draw power or peace from that?
Yes.
Okay. Even though you didn't resonate with the whole thing of it, you were still able to be like, okay, like something... this has got my back. You know, this is why I'm here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So that, to me, it's that. And even building something, I needed a confirmation, like this is meant for me.
Mm-hmm.
But like I already knew that. I kind of knew that God was either gonna make it easy for me or gonna take it away from me. And even when I opened this place, I was like, I made a prayer. It's called Stahara. You pray it in the middle of the night, and think of it as like, you know, when Jesus was about to go to the cross. And I don't want to get super religious.
Yeah.
I don't want to get, but this is like the prayer, like when he prayed right before the middle of the night prayer.
Yes. Okay.
So it was the same prayer that I prayed, and it was basically like, God, like if I'm not going to get this lease, let me be okay with it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Just let me
help
be
me,
okay with
help
it.
me be okay with your path.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like don't make it like, oh my God, I'm dwelling on it. Like if it's meant to be,
yes,
you'll make it easy for me, and just make it easy for me. But if it's not, take it away from me, but also take it away with me where I have peace about it.
Yes.
Like, that's it.
Yes.
Like
I love that.
A peace of mind. That's it. Like, so it wasn't a yes or a no. Like, oh my God, God, make it happen. It was like, God, I'm gonna put this in your hands, and you just give me peace with whatever it is.
Yes. I can like cut this part up, but like what I'm getting at with these kinds of questions is not to break apart you and your religion just for the sake of it. I'm more so like, how did that get you to here? How does that help you experience peace? Has it helped your kids experience peace? You know, like that's like where I'm drawing it. But
my kids have their own relationship. I don't even like.
You're not involved in it. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's
I'm not the type that's gonna force the religion. Obviously,
so nobody's going to Sunday. Oh, they are going to school.
They go to Islamic school.
Yes.
That's because I like it better than public school. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
That's like that's like your kids going to Catholic school. Like,
yeah.
I just like it better than public school.
Yes.
So it's the same thing. But no, like me, I'm gonna force you to my girl to wear hijab. No, I'm not gonna force you to wear hijab. My son, am I gonna force you to be Muslim or to be a Muslim man? No, I'm not gonna force you to be. But I'm gonna. Of course, as a religious person, I would prefer them to do this.
Yeah.
But I'm not them.
Yeah.
I am not them. They need to have their own come into God moment, and they need to fall and get back up on their own.
Yeah.
That's them. It's them.
Yeah.
It's their relationship with God.
Yeah.
I can't have that with them.
What was your moment?
My moment was
your surrender. Is that a good word for it?
My moment was when I had this baby in my arms that I was responsible for guiding through this world.
At 18, your 18. First one.
And that was my coming, like, I cannot guide this child by myself. I need somebody to guide me first.
Yeah.
That was like, I remember vividly, I was holding him and I was looking out the window and I was like, I am responsible for this baby.
And you're looking out the window.
I was like,
You're feeling a sense of
How am I gonna guide
like,
you?
Yeah.
Like, how am I gonna guide you? Like, I need guidance myself.
Yeah.
That was mine.
So did that kind of worry you, or like you kind of
Girl,
like?
It was scary as
Well,
hell.
yes. But did you break down, or you kind of were like, what happened there? What happened? Tell me about it.
I was like, I'm responsible for this human. Like, how the hell do I do this? And
Yeah.
I'm like, I need God.
Yeah.
I literally just said God. I don't know what I needed. I just know I needed God.
Yeah.
And then I started doing this search. I'm like, okay, but where is God?
You try to make it make sense for you.
Yes, and
Yeah.
And I searched Buddhism, I searched Catholicism, I searched so many avenues, and finally Islam set with me, and that's kind of like the whole origin story of like how I became Muslim. And a lot of people like to think that, oh, she became Muslim for a man. I'm like, oh no, I didn't even know my husband at the time. Like, I didn't marry until 2 years.
I love
almost
that.
3.
I love that.
Almost 3 years.
That's so cool.
Yeah, but that was, if anything, maybe a man. Yes, my child.
Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Like your firstborn is what. So I don't know if I even feel comfortable sharing this, but I feel the same way. I didn't do this, but I'm letting like things come to me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've had some surrender moments in the past, like 3 to 6 months, and honestly, like one of them birthed the coffee fairy, which I'm so grateful
Love
for.
the coffee fairy,
because like obviously like turn your pain into the coffee fairy, and here she is like still going. So but obviously the coffee fairy wasn't enough. I feel like I still feel like I don't really know what resonates with my soul, but I need some more guidance. Like I feel surrendered, and I'm just someone who's such a science, like needs to make it make sense, needs to resonate with my soul. I'm like, I need to read all the different teachings. I need to read all the books. Like I have no idea, but right now where I am in the path,
and I feel like you'll get there. You'll get there.
But did you when you found Islam, did it really make sense for you, or did you settle?
No, it made sense. 100% made sense with me. And I was like you. I needed it to make sense scientifically.
But not in the way that everyone else is doing it, though. Or in the way that it
so
works
for me,
you.
The way it worked for me is I needed it to make sense with, like, the Quran. I didn't want to hear anybody else's input. I wanted my own input.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I read it, and then I'm like, okay, but scientifically, like, how do I know this is right? So then I looked into the science behind Islam. Like, first of all, Islam is an Abrahamic religion. Like, it's what is it, Jewish, Christian?
Older. It's before
no, it's
Old Testament.
So it's supposed to come, like, Islam came after Christianity because Christianity has been manipulated so much by man.
Yeah.
So it came back to reteach the Abrahamic religion, which is the original one, the Torah.
Yeah.
So the Torah and the Quran are very similar.
Wow.
Very, very similar, because it just reiterates what was already written that was unwritten during the years.
Isn't it crazy how people don't get along?
Which is ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
I'm like, we are
Thank
so
you.
similar. I'm like, kosher, halal, like, come on now.
Whatever now. I mean,
I'm like, we can all get along. I was like, what did you, like, we're God's creation. What do you think God would want us to see us all happy together?
Right.
Like, think of it as, like, God as your parent. Like, are you happy when your children are fighting?
Yeah,
no.
like, no.
So I'm just like, okay.
No.
But it's scientifically, it was like.
So it made sense in that way for you.
Yeah, scientifically, and then obviously you read into, like, women are so oppressed. Like, okay, so let's figure out why people keep saying women are so oppressed. So I looked into it. Yes.
Yeah, honestly, in all the religions, because you grew up Christian household, you felt
I
that
grew
way.
I grew up like
Baptist
women
household.
Divorce was a big no-no. For me, it was divorce, because I remember I had broken up with my son's father at this time, which technically, like, Christianity, like, that's why I married.
Yeah.
Divorce was not okay, and I was like, what do you mean I can't divorce this guy in Christianity? I was like, that seems a little oppressed to me. Like, so I looked up in Islam, like, am I able to get divorced? I am. And I could divorce for, like, the slightest little thing. Oh, I didn't like you? Okay, divorce.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't do this for... Okay, divorce.
I love that. That's pretty cool.
I don't know. I'm like, my money is my money, your money is my money. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Period.
Say less.
Right.
Say less.
Right. I love that.
But again, people take and choose whatever they want from the religion, and they manipulate whatever they want with the religion if they want it to use it for bad or if they want to use it for good. So
that's what man does.
in all religions, and I'm just like, oh, can we just take, this is what I'm saying, like I needed to read it at its core, not at an opinion level.
Yeah.
So when somebody was like, oh, you need to read this book, it's like it's supposed to explain this, I was like, no, I don't want to read that book that explains this. I want to read this book and have it speak to me.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody
it's gonna
else's
say what
opinion.
it needs to say.
Yeah, I don't need anybody else's opinion on it.
Right.
And I feel like even with the Bible you could get that, or with the Torah, you could get that. Any religious scripture, like I don't want to read people's opinions on it. I want to read the book and then form my own opinion on it.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all I want.
Yeah. That's so cool. I love that we both had that journey. And I'm in the middle of it, but like
You'll
this is you
there.
at the end of it.
Yeah, you'll get there.
That's beautiful.
I don't know what religion is gonna speak to your soul, or what faith, or not even faith.
Yeah,
what like spiritual being is gonna speak to you.
Yeah, something is gonna speak to me, but I know I'm gonna have my own religion. Like, you know what I mean?
Fine.
Like,
it needs to speak to you.
Yeah.
And you need to be happy with it, and
exactly.
you need to accept it.
I need to just experience peace from it and like let it
resonate with you. Like
exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like
yeah.
it. We're all happy here.
Yeah. No, that's so cool. I love, and like I honestly like didn't really want to assume that that's why you're Muslim. So I was so happy that you're open to answering that question, because I feel like it's much deeper than that.
But you know what? I get so annoyed with that question 24/7 that sometimes I just don't want to answer it.
Yeah.
So I'd be like, yeah.
Okay, guys, we've known each other for like 9 months, so
it's cool.
We didn't have this conversation.
Yeah, but you have regular random people. First of all, when they hear me speak Spanish, they're like, "Oh, you converted for your husband?" And sometimes I don't want to answer it. I'm like, "Yeah, yeah."
Simply because you don't care what people
think. And then they get their shocked face, like, because I don't think they expect that. So I'm like, yeah.
That's the tea.
Or when they ask me what I am, sometimes I don't want to like tell them I'm Mexican, because then I get the whole, oh, well, what happened? I don't explain anything. I'm just like, they ask me what I am, I'm like, oh, Middle Eastern. I was in Chicago and like some random people, like, I went to the Mexican store and they're like, oh, you're Mexican, but what else are you? And I just didn't feel like talking or answering. So I was like, Lebanese.
It just becomes exhausting.
I'm just like, I'm Lebanese. And they're like, oh, that's why. I was like, yeah.
Right. Yep. Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah, whatever makes sense for you.
I'm not here to burst your bubble. If that fits with your narrative, just go for it. Like,
oh my
I'm exhausted.
Gosh,
I don't want to answer questions. Like, I don't want to answer.
That is hilarious. You're like, just go with it.
Just go with it. I was like, okay, whatever.
That's so funny. But if someone's like interviewing you, obviously.
Yeah, I'm gonna let it all out. But like, can you just take my order? I want the meat, like, cut it up and just do it.
Yeah.
I don't want you to know my whole story.
Yeah.
I barely know you. You're just the deli guy. Cut up some cheese for me.
Yeah,
and
like
give
it's
it to
not
me.
your business.
Like,
yeah.
But I don't know. I'll take it as a compliment. They said they want to get to know me.
Yeah.
But I just don't feel like being known that.
Yeah, for sure.
That's so funny.
Yeah, I love this.
And then you have my kids running around the store. Can we get this candy? Can we get? And they're like, oh, they eat that? I was like, yeah, they do. Part Mexican. Part Mexican.
That's so funny. Do your kids speak Spanish? Are you trying?
I know, I'm trying, yeah. I'm trying. It's just so hard.
I don't. My dad was fluent, and my mom actually learned for work, and they didn't teach me, so, or any of my siblings.
I feel so bad, because my daughter does want to learn, and I'm just like, ugh.
Tell her to get Duolingo. She's tech savvy.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna. She's fun. I like her. She got so upset when we went to Mexico because she didn't speak Spanish. She's like, you have to pay for my tutoring classes. I'm like, okay.
Oh my gosh, that is where you'll feel like the most left out. I feel like too. Don't bring her home without like any Duolingo.
She's like no sabo. She's like, I'm a no sabo kid. I was like, sorry. Sorry. My bad.
Yikes. That's so funny. And yeah, they're not in a public school.
And I feel so bad because it's like, I want them to connect with their culture.
Yeah.
I feel like you're Yemeni, you're Mexican, and you're American.
Yeah.
Like, you're these three so rich in culture.
Well, part of the experience of being an American too is like that confusion, that blend.
I guess, but I'm like, no, your culture is so full of color and life, and just I want you to experience that.
Yeah, I think when they get older too, they'll have more of the drive to do that on their own time. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
I don't know. We were just talking about this because when I went to Chicago, my uncle hasn't been in Mexico in like over 40, 50 years.
Wow.
Yeah, because it's taken like 17 years to get the legal. This is when people say like, oh, just go get it fixed. I'm like, do you understand? Like, it takes years. This is my uncle's 19th year.
And then you put yourself on the map too, and it's like things have changed. Like obviously, like if
this is
it's
his
like
19th
speaker
year,
don't. Yeah, that's
and
crazy.
He has to like this is. And he has a lawyer, and we have a system of what happens if anything happens. He has a lawyer. He's in the process, but the process takes like 19, 20 years. And when people are like, "Oh, just go do it," I'm like, they've been doing it. It just takes this long.
Yeah, 19 years and counting.
Yes.
With lawyers.
So
like.
Yes, and it's costed thousands. So I'm like, when you tell people, "Oh, just get it done," I'm like, you're speaking from your privilege.
You're speaking from your privilege and your experience that is so completely different.
They're
nothing
like,
to do with mine.
He could just get married to a U.S. citizen. I'm like, that's still a process.
Still a process, and still like
and
sacrificing a part of yourself.
I'm like, are you saying you want him to commit fraud? I'm like, no.
Yeah, like that's not like.
If anything, that's breaking the law too.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, whatever. But we were talking about like my aunt asked me like, did you get emotional when you went back to Mexico? Because I just went last year, and it's been like 23 years since I've been in Mexico.
Oh wow.
She's like, did you get emotional? I was like, yeah, I did. Like I cried on the plane.
Oh. Leaving or going?
Going when I landed there.
Wow.
Like it was an emotional thing because I'm like, my parents gave up this land, this beautiful land.
Yeah.
So I could be an American.
Yeah.
I mean, it still makes me emotional.
Yeah.
Because that's the life we could have had, and it was like people want to say it's so ugly, and I'm just like, Mexico is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they gave up this land, so I can live over there, and I'm grateful for all the opportunities I've had. I'm not saying I'm not, but it's like my dad was an engineer.
Yeah.
Like, we had like good money in Mexico. And,
yeah.
Like, and sometimes I even question like, why the hell did we even come here? Like we had a good life over there.
Yeah.
So like,
there's no answers for that, is there?
It's just, it is what it is, and it's just, and it did make me emotional. I'm like, wow. And my father passed away, not being able to go back to that land. Yeah. So he never got to go back because of the process takes forever. I mean, my uncle is 18 years in the process. My dad was like another 13 years as well. So it's not as easy. It's not as easy as it seems. And my dad, unfortunately, never got to make it back home.
That's so hard.
So it was emotional. I'm like, dang. I'm seeing Mexico like way in a different light.
Yeah, than you ever have. Wow.
So it was like, it was an emotional trip, and mind you, it was only Cancun.
Yeah. Imagine you're going to like your real like city spot. Like home. Yeah.
I did want to go, but at the time I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
It's a 15-hour drive from Cancun. I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't do that with kids.
That's wild.
I can't do that with kids.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. And yeah, you guys had young kids, so you want like a vacation.
Yeah, it was a vacation mode. I just wanted them to be in Mexico and just connect with Mexico. But inshallah,
literally at the grass, like at that level.
At anything at this point.
Yeah.
I am working on my dual citizenship because I do want to have Mexican citizenship as well.
Good for you, girl.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome. Passport. Oh my god, when I get it. It's gonna be amazing.
I can't wait for you. That's gonna be amazing.
Well,
you deserve to go back home like more often.
Oh, this president made it super easy to get the dual citizenship.
Okay.
The female president that we just got, mind you.
Period.
We got a female president.
I love that.
She made it so easy for us to get dual citizenship.
Awesome.
So I'm like, let's do it.
And will you be able to do it for Amira and Adem?
Yes, because I'm a Mexican citizen.
That's amazing. I love that. And she'll feel that connection.
Yeah, when we get our red passport.
Yeah.
Or is it green? I think it's green. Yeah, because ours is blue. Ours is green. When I get that
awesome.
Green. And technically, I qualify for the Spaniard passport too.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, okay, maybe. And I'm like, the Mexican one's good enough for me.
Yeah, right. And like, do it for your dad. Do it for Amira, who's already asking, who's already complaining about being one of those kids. But yeah, it'll be done, girl. Don't pressure yourself.
And the thing is, the no sabo kids, like, I don't like to shit on them either.
Yeah,
a lot of people like to shit on them, and I'm like, no, like, why? Those no sabo kids, like, they adapted to a completely different life. Like, do you understand, like, this generation of, like, first generation Americans is so hard to be.
Yeah.
It's like, we're stuck between two identities.
Yeah.
It's hard, and I'm like, let's not shit on them.
Yeah, they're just doing the best they can with the tools they have. And in adulthood, like, if, you know, this is truly something Amira or anybody wants to explore, like, yeah, they can always do that when they're adults.
Sorry, I'm looking at this guy's shadow.
Is it still there?
He was a little, like, too close to the door.
Peeked in, right?
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, that's life, girly. I don't know, this podcast is like a little bit of everything.
I know. I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna structure this, but I love the content that we got. Mm-hmm. I mean, I feel like for sure with this one, we touched on some personal topics that even I'm like, I need to edit myself saying maybe some things out, but yeah, we'll go through it. And I think what I'll do is I'll edit a first draft, send to you, and then you can literally timestamp things that you're like, okay, no, this is coming out.
Well, most of the time I'm pretty cool with anything, to be honest. Anything I say, that's just like, even like on my personal pages, I just blurt everything out and I just keep it there because this is who I am.
Yeah.
To the core.
Yeah.
Like, I'll accept mistakes, and if there's anything I need to apologize for in the future, I will apologize for it. But this is who I am.
Yeah, being a human is learning, guys.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I'm getting a phone call. It's okay. I don't want to answer.
Okay. Well, I think... What do you think?
I think we're good.
Yeah, I think we should wrap it.
Let's
close it out.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Guys, the first guest episode. Thank you so much, welcome. Gloria, for being here. No, having me in your space, actually, and making time for it.
Coming. This is a space for all of us, girl.
Yeah. Thank you. We're so happy that you're our neighbors, and I am too, personally, so happy that I've had the opportunity to learn from you in the last, 6 to 8 months, and that you're going to be here. You're not going anywhere for me to continue to knock on your door and learn from you.
Oh my goodness, no.
But yeah, it's been beautiful.
It's been a drive. We got it, guys. We got it.
Yes. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next episode of the Coffee Fairy Podcast.